Good morning, beautiful people. Morning, afternoon, evening, possibly. Anyways, I had wrote something down and I'm just gonna roll with it. So I said, why can't I stay where I'm at? You ever be in that comfortable state where you're just like, you know what? I got a house, I got a good job, I'm making enough money. I'm cool. No. I don't need to get uncomfortable again. Just let me stay where I'm at. Stop being so lost in your pain, because there's going to be a point where you're going to get so content in your situation that it becomes painful. And if it's not painful, you lose the fun in it. Because trust me, there is a difference between fun and joy. There is a difference between partying like a rock star and being joyfully blessed. Okay? So, on my journey of writing and things like that, Romans 12:2. Don't copy the behavior and customs of this world, but let God transform you into a new person by changing the way you think. Then you will learn to know God's will for you, which is good and pleasing and perfect. So, that is NJV. King James Version is, and be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of God. So that first part is confirmed, your mind and character to another platform. So don't be conformed. Don't be stuck in your own mindset. Don't be all about me and I, okay, and myself. The second word is world. It's a period of time, an age. 2022, 2000. Okay. Then we have transformed, change, transfiguring, kind of like a transformer. How you think it's a car, but it's really a robot. You think you're nice and kind, but really in your heart you're a jerk. Okay. That's why a lot of people say you need to do a heart check. Check your heart. Really, truly check your heart. Because sometimes the things that you think you are, you're really not. Okay, so just check that out. The next word is renewing, complete change for the better. Your mind is the next word. A particular mode of thinking, a feeling, a purpose, a desire, thoughts. And then the sixth word is prove, recognize, a genuine after examination to approve, writing. 7 is acceptable, well-pleasing. So I kind of just gave the definitions of all of that. But if you put all of those definitions together, it's pretty much just saying, don't be comfortable in the world. Because trust me, I promise you what you read today is going to be different. If you pulled the same Bible chapter, same Bible verse today, and then hold on to it for 2 years and relook at it again, you'll see it in a new light. Because the Bible is always changing and is always showing you a little bit more of yourself, a little bit more of who you are. It's opening your eyes to a little bit more of God. I can't picture the whole entirety of the Bible. Literally, you understand the whole thing, because there is some Jesus be talking to some good parables. I just want to share that right now. Whole lot of parables. I'll be like, whoa, that's a good parable. He talks in some really amazing parables. They're worldly parables so that we can understand. Some of those parables are. So that is what I have for that. Another thing that I kind of wanted to talk about a little bit is holding the weight of things on you that you don't need to carry. Like, do you think that God wants you to walk around carrying stones on your shoulder? I'm not talking about them cute stones, the ones that you see on the ground in Nevada. I'm talking about like boulders, Do you think that because, you carry a stone around long enough on your shoulder, it becomes a boulder? You carry enough stones around on your shoulder, it becomes a boulder. Is that what you're wanting? Is that the type of comfortability you want? Because I promise you, during your uncomfortability, during those moments where you think you've had enough and you can't take it no more, during those moments where you feel like you're drowning and you are all by yourself, trust and believe God is right there. He has not left you. He will never leave you nor forsake you. He means what he says. God is not going to be like, I was just playing with you. You thought I was telling the truth. I wasn't. God is not going to lie to you. Why would God waste his, after all that hard work of making you, out of all that hard work of knowing you before you were born? You think he going to lie to you now? You think he going to leave you in your broken state? And another thing is, why are you staying in a broken state for so long when you know you're in your broken state? Get out of the broken state. Your brokenness, even though it hurts and it's painful, there is a beauty beyond your brokenness. I wholeheartedly believe that, because there were times where I was so broken that I was like, God, if you give me some more, I may not be able to make it. But trust and believe me, during your broken moments, you will make it. You will make it. But you know what you got to do? You got to pray. You know what you got to do? You got to give all of your issues, all of your anger, your frustration, everything that you are feeling inside yourself right now, you got to give it to God. Give it to him. He's dead. Give it to him. He's your best friend. Let God have everything that you are holding, all those stones that have turned into boulders. Give it to him completely and fully, with nothing. Hold absolutely nothing back. Even if you've got to scream into a pillow, because if you scream out loud, they might think you're crazy. But if you scream and you yell and just let it out. Sometimes you have to release it. It does not make any sense to hold on to boulders. It ain't like a boulder is going to turn into fire unless you called on God to do it, I wrote, it's something amazing about being at your broken point when it's just you and God. It's that gracefully broken part that just builds you like no other. You will be built after this storm. You will be built after this brokenness. The person that you see in the mirror right now during your broken state. Once you're done with your broken state, and once God has picked you up after you've fallen, once God has literally picked you up, and you're walking, and you're talking, and you're smiling, and you're breathing, and you realize you made it, that's that gracefully broken part. So hopefully this was, helpful to you guys. Also, one more thing and then I'm done. Sometimes God's silence is God's preparation. I just said this during AKGC's. Shout out to AKGC. I love y'all so much. But we were doing Bible study and I literally was just like, sometimes God's silence is God's preparation. Those moments when you're by yourself and you feel like you're drowning, do you know that God is right there? Those times where you feel like you ain't gonna make it. And I'm not just talking to you, I'm talking to myself too. Those times where you feel like I'm all alone and there is no one who has my back. There's no one I can depend on. Where do I go? Who do I turn to? How do I help? What can I do? I've given my all. Do you know that God's right there? He can't be like a person, but he's right there. He is literally right there. Every step of the way. You don't think he's watching you? Your choices, your decisions? He is there for you, and all you got to do is reach up. So I love you guys so much, and I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Bye.